Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, glad to be back.
This time we're focusing on something that's pretty close to my heart.
Mm.
Um, Caregiving.
Yeah, a lot of people are going through it these days.
Right, absolutely. And, just trying to find ways to make it just a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah.
And we found this incredible toolkit full of apps and resources, specifically aimed at caregivers.
Mm.
And I was so excited to kind of dig into it, see what kind of, nuggets we could pull out of it to share.
Mm-hmm.
Because caregiving can be, well, it's a huge thing.
It really is. And the way I think about it is there's so many different types of caregiving,
Right.
whether you're dealing with, children or aging parents, even family members with disabilities.
Right.
It's all under that umbrella, and each one has, its own specific challenges.
Absolutely. And what's so interesting is that they're trying to use technology, which can sometimes feel overwhelming,
Oh, yeah.
but actually make it an ally in this whole process.
Exactly. And there are definitely some ways that it can help streamline things,
Right.
take some of
Yeah.
the pressure off.
Absolutely. So we thought we'd dive into this toolkit and see what they've got. It's broken down into a few key categories. One that really stood out to me was organization and communication.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, that's a huge part of it, right?
It is, because you're juggling appointments and meds and, maybe trying to keep family in the loop,
Right.
finances even.
Yeah, finances, everything. And these apps can help with all that.
Yeah,
For example, there's this one, CareZone. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of that one.
So it lets you make like a shared calendar for, family or whoever's involved in the caregiving
Oh, that's cool.
so that everyone's on the same page about appointments and stuff.
So helpful.
Right. But it goes beyond just the calendar. Like you can track medication schedules, upload important documents, even communicate with other caregivers right there in the app.
Wow, that's awesome.
Right. What a lifesaver.
Totally.
So that was a big one. And then there's another category. This one's called health and wellness, which I think is such a crucial aspect of all of this.
For both the caregiver and the person receiving care.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got apps that can monitor vital signs,
Mhm.
send medication reminders, even connect you with telehealth consultations,
Wow.
which is amazing if you're not able to, always be physically there with the person you're caring for.
Yeah, for sure.
There was one called MediSafe, and this one's interesting because not only does it remind you about meds,
Right?
but it'll send you alerts if there's any potential drug interaction.
Oh, wow.
So it's like having that, extra layer of safety and oversight, which is so important.
It really is. It's like peace of mind almost.
Yes, exactly. And, we can't forget about the mental health side of things either.
Of course.
Caregiving can be so stressful
Oh, absolutely.
and, it can impact everyone involved, not just the person receiving the care.
Yeah.
So I was really happy to see that they included an app called MindShift CDT in this toolkit.
Oh, yeah.
And, that provides like evidence-based tools and stuff to help manage anxiety and stress.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Right. So no matter, which side of the caregiving situation you're on, it's there for you.
That's so important.
It is. So that's another really fantastic one. And then they have this category called respite and support, which I thought was really cool
Yeah, that's a good one.
because, as a caregiver, you need a break sometimes.
We all do.
Right. You can't pour from an empty cup and all that.
Exactly.
So this section has resources for finding support groups,
Mm.
which can be so helpful, just to connect with other people who understand what you're going through.
Oh, I bet. To share advice and just vent sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they also have apps that can help you find respite care options.
So you can actually get a break.
Yes. So you can actually take some time for yourself,
Yeah,
recharge.
that's key.
Right. And some of them even offer training and educational materials.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because let's be honest, caregiving, sometimes it's like, oh, wow.
You're thrown into the deep end.
Yeah. You're figuring things out as you go. So having resources to help you understand, a diagnosis or how to deal with insurance or whatever,
Right.
it can make such a huge difference.
Definitely.
So, I mean, this toolkit it's an amazing starting point,
For sure.
but it really just scratches the surface of what's out there.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's the biggest takeaway here.
Yeah.
The world of caregiving apps and resources, it's vast. And it's always evolving.
Absolutely.
So what we really wanted to do today was just kind of spark your curiosity.
Give you some tools to start exploring.
Exactly. And remember, technology is fantastic,
It is.
but it's just one part of this whole caregiving journey.
Right.
Building a support network,
Yeah.
learning to advocate for your loved one,
Mm.
and taking care of your own well-being are all so, so important.
Absolutely crucial. Can't emphasize that enough.
So to all the caregivers out there listening, you're doing amazing, and you're not alone.
You're not.
And, don't be afraid to seek out resources. Ask for help when you need it.
Please do.
And here's something to think about, right? As technology continues to advance, I can't help but wonder what kind of new innovations we'll see that could even further empower caregivers. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. It's exciting to think about.
It is. It is. So, yeah, that's something to ponder.
Lots to think about.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Until next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.